After 11 weeks of travelling, we figured it was time we visited Paris. In lockdown, Paris was one of the cities I imagined being back in the most. We used to visit Paris every month, so it's fair to say we'd miss being here. I basically wanted to eat croissants, walk endlessly around the city, stare at art and architecture, and try on all the clothes that I could in a 3-day window. And I think it's fair to say we succeeded.
A lot of people have a real love-hate relationship with Paris, and we are no different. It's been part of the highs and lows of our travel experiences. Whether it was the endless laps circling the city at 2 a.m, doing driving tours, training to be tour guides, and then the ensuing chaos that came with it being our first stop on every top deck tour, to the high of riding into Paris the day France won the World Cup after cycling from London in 24 hours. Paris never fails to produce memorable moments. This time was no different, and there is always more to explore. So we've got no data. And I reckon we both know Paris the best of any city. I know we already said that about
Rome, where we also had no data.
Yeah, so it was actually perfect. But it's been 4 years, so it's proving more complicated than we remember.
Well, I left Ev for a few hours to have a nap in the hotel room and went vintage shopping and ended up finding Levi's 501s that fit me, so had to buy them. But I actually wanted to come wedding dress shopping for the first time just to see what I like, I don't know. And I ended up in this amazing vintage shop that I'll link below. And she has all, like, old Chloe, old Givenchy, old designers. And there was this whole row of wedding dresses. And she was so sweet. She, like, took videos of me. And I was like, it's really important. You need to tell me what you think. And anyway, there was some really beautiful stuff. And she was so friendly. And it was very bizarre putting on wedding dresses, but second-hand Chloe is a lot more reasonably priced than full-price Chloe, so I'm going to think about potentially one of them. Anyway, I'm off to meet Ev for a drink now, and the sun is kind of setting in Paris and it's just beautiful.
So we've come out for breakfast this morning.
We were recommended a featured sooner by the Earful Tower podcast, that is run by an Aussie guy living in Paris. And we've got our
Extremely red strawberries.
they're beautiful.
Light doesn't do it justice.
And we're sitting in the garden of the Palais Royal. It's perfect.
Particularly French. What's
There's a
happening
woman
today?
with a baguette over there, and I mean, if
Yeah,
I
I
can eat
want to
gluten,
know. I want to know. I'm keen for a baguette.
yeah. But she's just kind of sitting in the sun at the fountain on a Friday with a baguette. So much better. Today we are headed to La Maison Rose for lunch, which was famous on its own but has become more famous since then in Paris. And then we are going to a nighttime session of the Louvre tonight. It's beautiful. It's been beautiful. Paris is beautiful. We're a little worn out, we have to say, which sounds like such a first world problem, but a little worn out from all the travel and maybe our voices and the bags under our eyes. I was going to say recommend that. What's the word I'm looking for? Suggest that. But Paris is a good place to recoup.
That's a French word.
Recoup. Do you need a boost? Bonjour. You're the king of them.
Any more steps for these?
So we're sitting in Montmartre waiting for our lunch reservation. But last night we went to this really cool rooftop bar in the city, and we're in this massive queue.
Hold on 1 second.
Anyway, we were in this massive queue to get up to this rooftop bar that we found, and somehow wrangled into the influencer line, which meant that we basically got up straight away. And if you had been behind us in the queue, you would have hated us. Anyway, we got up and it was incredible. The light was beautiful. We had some cocktails above the city, and then ended up stumbling upon the opera dancing club.
After you left your jeans, though.
I don't know if we need to include that. Anyway, I left my jeans there.
But also...
Jeans I had bought, not the jeans I was wearing.
No. But also because Paris is so flat in terms of the buildings, like the 5-story limit, it's really cool when you can get up high because you can see everything.
Yeah, it was spectacular. Ended up again eating dinner at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Which was...
Gotta stop that.
Just like you had a crepe and I had chips.
Gotta avoid hangriness as the holiday winds down.
Yeah. That's where we're having lunch. We can really get the time. We're off to the Louvre. They do open nights, late nights on Friday, so
Yeah.
it's 6:15. Off to see Le Mona Lisa.
I wonder if it's gonna be any less busy.
Probably not. It's Friday night.
Probably.
We'll see.
It's fun in this vlog now. A lot.
Woohoo! So we've become night owls in Paris.
Yeah, truly have.
And we're not having dinner until like 11 p.m. So by the time you get home, go to bed, it's 1. And then you say, I'm going to get up early and get out and see Paris. And then it's 10:30 before you're...
doing as the Parisians do.
And it's so quiet on the streets.
Even though it's almost 11 o'clock.
Anyway, we're off to get breakfast on the Champs-Élysées at Helmut Newbait, which has gluten-free croissants. And then going to walk along the Champs-Élysées, spend a bit of time there, and then Ev's off to Versailles to see the palace, and I'm off to go shopping in Paris.
We're about to walk past Joan of Arc again. If you guys don't know some facts about it, Google it. Which is wild.
Surely people know. Guerlain have their flagship store here on the Champs-Élysées, so we popped in to pick up a number 25 classic red lip. Here's Ev being a really good sport about it all. When you purchase one of the red lips or any of the lipsticks, they give you a little case to keep it in so you can refill as you go, but the case itself you can keep forever. And here they are, they engrave it with your own personalised message. It was such a sweet gesture. That's so cool. Oh my goodness, it's so sweet. Thank you so much. And then because it's literally down the road, we stopped in at Tiffany's for our own Audrey Hepburn moment.
Spectacularly beautiful. And that's just
Nice
me.
big